Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Stacy, for those of you that don't know me. Hello. So today I'm gonna do this very easy, very natural and quick fall makeup look. I wanted to do a fall makeup tutorial, but I wanted to do something that was still very wearable, like on the everyday basis. This is kind of like what I've been doing every day, and I think that it's very cute. By the way, I did use all drugstore products, so all of the things that I use today are at the drugstore and they're very inexpensive. So yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. If you do, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more makeup tutorials. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Let's just get started. For the eyeshadow, it's going to be very simple, very natural. So for today's look, I wanted to go for the Wet n Wild eyeshadow palette. This one is in the shade Rosé in the Air. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I think that this palette looks very similar to the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. It just has the same sort of color family, and I love this little thing. This is so inexpensive compared to the Anastasia one. So I really like this. If you guys want like good quality eyeshadows, check out Wet n Wild because they have some good eyeshadows. I'm just gonna take this brush, also from Wet n Wild, surprise. I have a lot of Wet n Wild stuff. I just think they're a really good brand. I really like them, so I'm just gonna take this brush and I'm gonna use this color right here. It's called a transition color, but it's a little bit deeper than a transition shade in my personal opinion. It has kind of like khaki warm undertones. I don't know, it just looks like a nice matte brown color. So I'm just going to be putting that into the crease, and I'm also going to kind of lightly dust this all over the eye. So this eye look is extremely simple. This is just going to allow for there to be something in the crease so that it doesn't look so bland, if you know what I mean. This is going to allow for there to be more depth in the crease, and it's just going to look a little bit nicer. So again, I'm just putting this into the crease, and then also just like everywhere on the eye. It's a very simple eyeshadow look. It just enhances like your natural eyes. Okay, so now I'm just gonna take this brush. It's called the Pure Cosmetics brush, and it has two different brushes. I'm gonna be using this side. It's kind of like a fluffy brush, but it is a little dense, if that makes sense. So it's not extremely fluffy like the Wet n Wild one, but it still is able to pack shadow and then blend it out, which is what I'm gonna use it for. So I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. It's kind of like a warm terracotta shade. And using this brush, I'm just gonna pack this onto the lid and blend it out like at the same time. And I'm doing this because I want some color, but I still want it to look nice and blended. But at the same time, I still want there to be pigment. So that's why this brush is perfect, because it just packs it on and blends it out without removing any sort of color on your eyelid. It just looks really nice. I'm also just bringing that color into the crease just to kind of tie it all in together. That is all that I'm doing for eyeshadow. Like I said, it's super simple, super easy. This is the type of makeup that I do like more on the everyday basis. It's just very simple. Sometimes I don't even do eyeshadow, but this is a fall makeup look, so that's why we're doing some shadow. So now I'm just gonna do a little bit of a wing using the NYX Matte Liquid Liner. This is my favorite liquid eyeliner from the drugstore. It's really great if you guys want something that will not budge. Like this will not come off throughout the day, so you can be assured that your wings will stay on. So I'm just gonna do wings like towards the outer portion of the eye. I mean, obviously, but I'm just gonna keep the eyeliner on the outer portion of the eye. I'm just going to use a little bit of mascara. I'm using the Rimmel Scandal Eyes mascara. This one is really good for volumizing if you guys want some volume up in your lashes. This one is great. You can always use like a pair of false eyelashes if you guys would want to like amp up this look, but this is kind of more like a daytime look, I think. So I'm just gonna keep it with this mascara. Oh, and I almost forgot, I'm gonna put eyeshadow on the bottom lash line just so that it kind of balances everything out. So I'm gonna take the same palette and I'm gonna be using that same transition shade right there. And I'm going in with a Morphe M431 brush that looks like that. And we're just gonna put this on the lower lash line. Now, after that is done, I'm just gonna take some mascara and put some on the lower lashes. So now we're practically done with the eye look, so I'm just gonna move on to the face. So I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild Hello Halo Liquid Glow in the shade Gilded Glow. And I'm just gonna put this on like the high points of my face because even though it's fall, I still want some like luminosity to my skin and I want it to be a little bit more glowy and dewy. So I'm just putting that on. That's really glowy. Then I'm gonna put on a little bit of concealer. I'm not gonna do any face makeup really, like I just did that highlight. I'm gonna do this concealer. This is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I'm doing just a tiny bit underneath my eyes because, to be honest, your girl gets no sleep. Like, I get no sleep at all usually, so I have under eye bags and I need to cover that up. For bronzer, I'm going to use the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. This is hands down my favorite drugstore bronzer. Definitely up there in like my all-time favorite bronzers because it is amazing. Unfortunately, mine fell and it cracked, so it's kind of broken. Oh no. This gives like a really nice look to the face. So I'm using the Morphe R2 brush to pack that on. I should probably repurchase a new one because it's my favorite and I know I'm going to be using it more often. It's just a little messy right now. It's a little hard to work with, but I love this bronzer, so I will keep on using it. For blush, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Nude Blush 10 Color Blush Palette. I know that this is not sold like at the drugstores, but you can find BH Cosmetics at Ulta, or at least some of their products are sold at Ulta, and that is like a more affordable brand. So I am gonna use it because I just really love this shade right here. Like this blush shade right here is really, really pretty. Putting it on the apples of my cheeks and it just creates like a beautiful like flush of color. Like if you just like put it there and like sweep it like that. And then I'm just gonna take this e.l.f. brush and I'm just gonna sweep that kind of off. I really like doing this because it just makes your face look very healthy. And for lips today, I'm gonna use the NYX lip liner in the shade called Ever. I'm just gonna line my lips. Using this right here. It's kind of like a My Lips but better shade. It just looks really good. I'm just gonna go over that with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cans. It looks like that. I love the way that these smell. They smell so good. So I'm just gonna lightly put that on my lips. Okay, that's basically the end of this makeup look. This is what it looks like right here. I hope you guys liked it. I think that it's really easy to do and I think it still looks really nice for like the everyday basis. Let me know if you want to see more fall makeup looks, and if you do, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll just see you guys in my next video.